This was a lot of work. Oh my God. I know, I know.
It's an apricot chia recipe, so it's lemon, mint,
I don't know.
I love cats. I see your cat. And we foster kittens a lot,
Everybody, welcome to the first Hartglass Family Circle of the 21st century. All right, we're going to be seated, and I just want to make a couple of announcements. As we're seated, my sister Karen is going to come around with a microphone. Everybody's going to introduce themselves. Say your name, where you're from, just nothing really long. We're going to do a first round with everybody short, and then we'll do another round with people that want to talk about family and share pictures. So there'll be several opportunities. We're also going to have some entertainment. And at 2:30, we have an appointment to Skype with two cousins in Israel.
Oh, wow.
She's so hard.
Young man, what's your name?
Noah.
This is Noah. How old are you? 8. And who's your mom and dad?
Jennifer and Barry.
Jennifer and Barry. Very good. Okay, that was Noah Hartglass, 8 years old. And we have here
Sorry.
Jennifer Hartglass. And what's your full name? That was Maya Harmony Hartglass. And who are you, young man?
I am Barry Stephen Hartglass.
Okay. There were two Barrys. Hartglass is here today.
And Lois Hartglass, the mother of Lori Hartglass, who arranged this back in the party.
Okay, let's give a hand to Lois Hartglass, the mother of Lori Hartglass. The matriarch. What's your name?
Rick
Rick what?
Schwan.
Rick Schwan. Okay.
I'm Lori's stepson.
Very good. Very handsome fellow here, Rick Schwan.
I am Rita, and my grandma was Rose. My mother was her daughter Ruth, and I am the daughter of Ruth.
And who's this handsome guy?
Max Schwan.
Max Schwan.
Lori Hartglass' son.
We have Max Schwan, the son of our host today, Lori Hartglass.
I'm Hal Hartglass. I'm Lori Hartglass' dad.
Excellent.
And I'm one of the senior members here.
Yes.
First cousin with Neil Hartglass.
And how old are you, sir?
I'm 87.
Okay.
I am Tracy Mansfield. My grandmother was Bessie Hartglass, and her father was Samuel Hartglass.
And where did you come up from, Tracy?
Williamsburg, Virginia.
Ah, and that's a Williamsburg, Virginia.
See, now I'm placing the name.
Hi there. And who we got here?
Hi, I'm Scott Mansfield, Tracy Mansfield's husband, and we're from Williamsburg, Virginia.
My name is Bob Mitchell. I'm married into the Beck family 44 years ago in Mesquite, and I belong to Pat.
Lori Hartglass, and you're from Weston, Florida, which is west of Fort Lauderdale.
I'm Kenzie.
Kenzie, you're sweet. And who's on your t-shirt? You have a nice green t-shirt. Who's that guy on your t-shirt?
Ola.
And what movie is Ola from?
Frozen.
Hi, what we got here?
Aaron Weinberg, and my grandparents were Charles and Bessie Hartglass.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I live in Somerset, New Jersey.
Somerset, New Jersey.
I am Jill Kaufman. I am Kenzie's mom, and my grandfather was Albert Hartglass, and my great-grandfather was Charles Hartglass.
Oh,
I'm Liz Kaufman. I am Jill's sister, and so my grandfather was also Albert Hartglass, and my grandfather Charles.
okay.
And this is my daughter Abby.
Hi, I'm Nancy Gould Thompson. Rose here can go to my grandmother.
Hi, I'm Chase Hemphill. Not to be confused with Heather Hemphill, my wife, over here, or Parker or Ross, my two sons. I am the great son-in-law of Rose Hartglass.
Ross. Yeah, good. Thanks for coming. Are you having fun, Ross? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
I'm Heather Hemphill, daughter of Rita the Mingler. And I'm the one who looks like Anne Hathaway.
You do. I got to bring it.
And this is my son Parker and Ross.
What's your name?
Parker.
And how are pancakes? Good.
What's your name?
Well, how old are you, Abby? 5. Thanks for coming. Good, that's great.
I had a salad. Gotta get that on life.
In the middle of this picture is Eva Hartglass. It's my grandfather's grandmother with her 14 grandchildren and approximately 19 uncles. And his parents aren't in here, just his grandmother and her 14 grandchildren. And my grandfather and his siblings are in this corner. And I guess the grandmother is holding Emma Schrager Winter in the left arm, who's about a year old at the time, so that's in that picture. The little boy in the bottom row is Joey Kaufman. The little boy in the bottom row, and he was a Kaufman's plan. So I have that. I have two pictures of my mom. This is shooting the Coast Guard. And I love this photo. I have it on my dress recipe every day. And I post it on Facebook every now and then on her birthday. This picture is my mom. My sister loved this one, and I had my mother make these copies for me. This picture, I was at Rita's house last night, and this morning she showed me photos of her grandmother, which was my Aunt Rose, mother's Aunt Rose, and they have the exact same hairdo. And I took a picture of a computer picture, and this is side by side. I put that on Facebook when I get home. So they look so much alike. But not in this picture, the hairdo is. But there's so many photos that look like my mom, look like her Aunt Rose, and Grandma Rose to Rita and Nancy.
This is my mother and father's wedding picture. My mom's right here. They got married in 1950. My grandmother's sister, her name was Frances, and she was like a historian for the family, and she had all the pictures. And when I went to visit her, I had a lot of pictures made. I took copies of them, and I believe that they're posted on the Hartglass Family Circle, so you can go all the way back to Sam and Gussie's wedding picture.
I didn't bring any pictures, but I just got to go through my Hartglass memories. And as I was telling Tracy a few moments ago, when she asked me about where the Hartglass are settled, and I said, from memory, they came here in 1899, and they settled in Brooklyn, Coney Island, which led me to this little anecdote which she laughed at. I told her that my grandparents, Rebecca and Nathan, they had a house on 23rd and Mermaid, which was right near the beach, and the main thoroughfare going through there was First Avenue. And the story I always tell is when I was 3 years old, walking on First Avenue, all by myself, and a policeman stopped me, and he said, "Little boy, you lost?" 3 years old. He said, "You lost?" I said, "I'm not lost, my mommy's lost." And I guess the next event is my wedding in September 12th, 1953. And as you can see by the math, next Saturday, today is Sunday, next Sunday will be our 62nd wedding anniversary with my wife, Lois, and myself. More recently, my daughter Karen had organized a mini Hartglass family meeting where she was there along with Barry Lee and my niece Lily Ellen and my cousins Seth Crystal, who is not here, but
Karen Rima Hartglass was there.
But Bonnie's here, and your sister Elise was there. and Karen Hartglass Rima was there. And a mini Hartglass family circle meeting here in Manhattan.
We were at a restaurant that we always go to, and Daddy gave me my phone and asked me if I wanted to call anyone. So I called Grandma, who was like right next to me. And she didn't notice, and she picked up the phone.
I remember.
And then, like last week on her birthday, I called her again, and everybody else who was there.
And I didn't.
And you noticed this time that there was most of the people who didn't notice.
Oh, who didn't notice?
I didn't notice.
You. I noticed. No, I didn't.
And then the next story is another time we were at the restaurant, and we were really full, and we made up this song, and we were going like, too much food, too much food, too much food, too much.
Okay, well, you are really a Hartglass because you like to tell stories, funny stories. That's in your DNA. Thank you, Maya.
I'm going to go back approximately 50 years to the original Hartglass family circle. We had very, very big turnouts. I remember Cousin Bunny with the one arm playing the spoons. And we had cousins by the name of Benny and Millie Calford, and they owned a hotel. And all the cousins went up there every single year. They turned the hotel over to us. We had the most wonderful times. And the turnout for the meetings were just unbelievable. And I'm hoping that this gets to be just as big and just as wonderful. And thank you for doing such a wonderful job. Thank you, my dear.
Okay, Patricia.
Hi, our family is the one that was missing. My grandmother was Bessie Hartglass, and she was Siddell's aunt, and our great-grandfather was Samuel Hartglass. He died in 1930. My grandmother came to Cincinnati to visit her aunt from her mother's family, met my grandfather, and ended up staying in Cincinnati until she got sick, and then she came back here to New York, and she died. And my father, my aunt, and my uncle were raised in a children's home in Cincinnati. This was during the Depression. So we all sort of got lost in the shuffle, and my sister Tracy has been working on Ancestry.com, putting in hours and hours and hours, and found the Hartglass family circle. She let me know about it, she let my Aunt Marcy know, and we have a few pictures that Aunt Martha and Aunt Fran shared with us. They were Samuel's daughters, and this, I think you've seen, it's their wedding picture. It was around the turn of the century, and we hadn't seen this until Aunt Fran and Aunt Martha were helping me with the family ancestry, and they sent me the picture, and my cousin Alice actually got one too, so we brought that. And then I think this is on the Hartglass family circle. They had an older brother, Uncle Benny, and these are his two boys, Sammy and Sheldon, which they've all passed away. So that Hartglass link is gone because neither one of them had children. And then my great-grandmother, Gussie, who was Siddell's grandmother and my grandmother's mother, she would come to Cincinnati, I think every year, Siddell?
At least twice a year.
At least twice a year. She would go to the orphanage to see my father, my aunt, and my uncle. And there's actually a picture of them, so I don't know if anyone's ever seen that, but I do have it. And I also have a picture here of my father. His name was Warren Beck. And he was in the military for 22 and a half years and retired in 1968 at Fort Hamilton here in New York. And this is his younger sister Betty, who was raised by our great-grandmother Gussie. And Sidel and my Aunt Betty were raised sort of like sisters. So I have a picture here of them. I think this is probably in the late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah.
Okay. And my sister got this picture. This is my parents' wedding, Warren Beck Jr. and Mildred Henson. And this was in 1951, about 2 weeks before my father left to go to Korea.
And now what I'm going to do is you just hold those 3 ends, okay? And you hold those 3 ends. And can you, who's filming this, count to 3? What? Wait. Oh, you can do it? Okay, you can all do it. And when you say 3, you're going to pull, okay? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let go.
Wow.
They're all the same one. You got a little bit back. Wow. They're all the same one. Now, you guys have so much magic, and you put my only problem is how am I going to get them back? So can you guys again say real loud, as loud as you could scream? Abracadabra! Okay, and you pull one. Let's see if it's like that. And can you pull one? And can you pull one? Let's see, are they all different ones again? We have medium, we have long, and we have little. Wow, you guys have so much magic, can you take it back? Who's here in the dark blue?
Me?
Yes. Yes.
I'm Yoni.
Yoni. Shalom, Yoni. And Shalom. And who's on the other side?
I'm Itamar.
Itmar.
Hi there. I'm your dad's 5th cousin. And you are my daughter's 6th cousin. And right behind me is Maximilian, named after your great-grandfather.
How's it going?
This is Maximilian Hartglass.
Looks a bit
Like the street.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lori Hartglass, and I'm really happy to meet you and say hello. I used to write letters to your dad and your grandmother and your uncle. They're all very special people. So thank you very much for being there for us.
Thank you for establishing the contact.
So, yeah, thank you. All right.
My mother was a Hartglass. My mother was Tilly Hartglass, the daughter of Saul Hartglass. I'm Roberta. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Now who's with the glasses, Yoni?
That's Itmar.
It's Okay.
And Yoni.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
I'm Barry Hartglass. You know me, right? Okay, this is my daughter Maya. Say hi, Maya. Are you guys near Hartglass Street in Tel Aviv? You know where that is? You been there?
Yeah, we can tell you a crowd.
Not so far? Yeah? It's near, is it near where you live?
Near where he lives.
Oh, really?
Quite close to where we are now. It's a very quiet street. Very small and quiet
Very
street.
small.
Oh, we should move there.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I'm your cousin Rita. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you in this venue. I posted the videos and the photos, and to see that you looked at them meant a lot to me. It was very connecting that you look at the photos on Facebook.
Oh, nice to know. Thank you.
Did you understand me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye.
Gee, I just took a picture. I'm your cousin Lily. Hello, Israel.
Where are you? Where is this place you're at?
We're in New York City, in Manhattan, in the city. Manhattan. So, the Big Apple. We're in a vegetarian kosher restaurant. All good.
Vegetarian and kosher.
And kosher. Well, good to see you and have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you, you too.
Here's my mom, Lois Hartglass.
Hi, this is thrilling looking at the two of you. Shalom. And Shalom. And how is Israel? We were there about 30 years ago and we loved it. So give everybody a big hug for me.
I'm Barry L. Hartglass. I've been to Israel. I have seen the street sign
Hartglass with one S. Named after Maximilian.
Right.
Who was your grandfather or?
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather. I made you a little bit older now, but you are, I guess. Great-grandfather, not your grandfather. Okay. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too.
Hit or out? Eat again.
I'm Alice Gus. I was in Israel in 2005 with my temple. We did a Hanukkah trip. I never in my life felt so accepted, so where I belonged. It was wonderful. It was really wonderful. Are you guys safe where you are?
Yeah, it's a safe country. Very safe. I mean, pretty safe. These days, yeah.
Where are you?
Last summer wasn't so safe, but since then we're okay. It's been a safe summer. Yeah.
Where are you? What part of Israel are you from?
We're in Tel Aviv. Both of us live in Tel Aviv. I'm living in my grandmother's apartment. So Max used to come to visit her in this very apartment. But now I live here.
So you must feel real safe if she cooks for you.
Well, actually, cooking wasn't my strongest side. No, but it's my side. Yeah, that's true.
You definitely have a Hartglass resemblance.
To him?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
The eyebrows. It's in the eyebrows.
The eyebrows.
It was great talking with you.
Hi, where am I? There I am. Hi. People, I get stopped all the time on the street. People think I'm Anne Hathaway. I don't know if you're familiar. I'm not her.
No.
Not her.
She's a cousin.
I'm a cousin. I am. What?
Thought she was a Hartglass.
Yes, I am. My mother is Rita. Her mother is Ruth. Ruth Jagendorf, and Ruth's mother was Rose. And Rose.
They are 6 cousins with Rita.
Okay, 6 cousins with Rita. So I'm once removed.
You're 6 cousins, once removed.
6 cousins once removed. I think we did it. Okay, anybody else? Great to meet you.
All of you.
Now, at the very top of the family tree is Haskell Hartglass, who had 3 sons. You are descendants of his son David. We are all descendants of his son Moshe Zev.
Hi. My name's Ralph. I'm with the restaurant. Who's paying for this? No, I'm married.
This year is
Oh, thank you. I'm married to Lori.
Yeah. My husband.
I'm German.
Anything you want to talk about?
Are you planning to have a family reunion here in Israel?
This is an old picture. Oh,
Okay.
David.
Can you see this picture?
He looks like Yoni.
She says you look like
my son.
The guy in this picture.
No, yeah.
I'm not as handsome.
Yes, very handsome.
Very handsome.
Get a picture of you here. Look at the camera.
Handsome.
Okay. You're the best. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it, Gary?
Have fun at the reunion. And if any of you, if you plan to come here, yeah, let us know.
We will. Oh, we have one more person. Do you want to say hello?
He looks too much like me.
This is Neil Hartglass. Okay, come closer. All right, thank you and shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you. We'll see you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Unbelievable.
It's a very ancient saying, but a true and honest thought, that when you become a Hartglass, by your family you'll be taught. As a Hartglass I've been learning, please forgive me if I boast, but I've now become an expert on the subject Getting to know you. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you. Doing it our way and nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed, suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of